Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Happy Saturday. And I did have other content planned for right now, but as I logged in, I had this lightning offer pop up. So a lot of you may be getting this pop up, and it's one of those, if you close, it is going to be gone. So I wanted to get a video out there for you before you log in to see how this lightning offer is going to shake out. And while we're here, we could touch on some other stuff going on in game really quick. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so yeah, these lightning offers, I think they come out about, I don't know, every 2 or 3 weeks. We'll have one pop up, and this one does actually look decent just on the surface. So let me plug this in, and we'll see what the value actually ends up being. 650k, and then the 2 legendary tomes, and then we've got 9 void shards. So 3078. That means you're saving about $5 compared to if these were a typical pack in raid. So not incredible, not amazing, but for spenders on raid or super endgame players or people that are going crazy, pulling shards during 2x voids or trying to win their group, if they're in a whale war to get after Theodore the Savant, then honestly, this offer would be decent for that person. For people that are diligent about their spending and on a super tight budget when it comes to raid, maybe better to hold off on this one. So then when you go to close it, it's going to give you a pop-up where if you close this window, you may not see this offer again, and asking if it's worth it, and you can either go back to the offer or close it. But I am not going to be going with it, so we are just going to go ahead and close, and then the lightning offer is gone. And as you can see, it was my first time logging in for the day, so this is what my account is kind of looking like as I pop in here. And when I logged in, this bonus void pack popped up. So I'm going to see which one ends up being better, the lightning offer or the bonus void pack. So we've got the 500k, the 500 gems. Remember, we were saving about $5 on the lightning offer, and then the void shards of 14. And boom, so 50 and yeah, 41. So this one's actually not very good, and yeah, gives it away right away with the purchase limit of 5 over in the top right. That's when you know Plarium doesn't view it as a high value offer, because they're totally okay with people buying 5 of them. The lightning offer is better, so you can only buy it once. It's usually a pretty good tip off as to how Plarium views them compared to one another. So if you're watching this and you're curious on which one is better, I would definitely go with the lightning offer over the bonus void pack that I'm seeing here on my account, at least. Oh my goodness, it's raining void offers. When I close out of that, it pops up another void offer. So we've got the special void pack. Well, I guess while we're here, let's plug it in. Let's reset this, and we've got 60k. And we're gonna go with an epic skill tome of boom, and then 5 of the graders. Okay, and then 3 void shards. All right. Third time's a charm. Here we go. $6. So yeah, this one pretty similar to the last one. And again, the purchase limit of 3 gives it away. So the lightning offer, while not super amazing, it is still definitely the best one that I'm seeing today on my account. And is that going to do it? Let's close this. No, not quite. Oh, but that's not a... okay, there we go. Now we're set. Okay, so just while we're here to quickly keep you in the loop of what's going on, it's a pretty typical weekend for Raid. You've got your event going on for Madame Saris. I believe by now, if most people were going to pull, they've probably pulled by now. But worth noting, it is the last day to pull shards for your Madame Saris if you were interested in going for that or YOLOing some of these offers or something in order to acquire more void shards for that event. It's also going to be the last day of the Hyper Whale War in the Champion Chase Tournament. Now, we've also got the Fusion going to be wrapping up in the next day or so. So make sure you are focusing on getting those epics leveled up, ascended, and fused into Lonothero. If you did all the work so far to get all of the epics, make sure you are finishing the home stretch and getting your Lonothero before that expires pretty soon as we head into next week. Now, the tournaments, we got to take a look at the Whale War while we're here and see how crazy this is getting. I obviously was not even going to bother with my group because it was going to be way too crazy of a champion chase here because of Theodore being the reward. So let me try and do a little bit of quick math here and see what they are at. 474. Okay. I'm guessing that they are somewhere around 400 void shards here at the like number 1 and number 2 war right now. So I wonder how these points compare to some of the groups that you are seeing out there. And then somebody in the comment section brought up a good point, and that is these groups are 200 people. Typically we'll see them be like 100, so they are very, very difficult to win, and obviously they're going to make it that way when a champion like Theodore the Savant is up for grabs, because he is not only a new champion but also kind of viewed as being a specialist S tier champion. But besides that, we've got a normal spider tournament that I slammed all my energy into. So you can see I'm in first place on my spider tournament. So I might as well commit at this point and go after the first place rewards, as long as it's realistic and somebody doesn't go crazy versus me. You've also got the champion training, where if you win, you can get the skin for Madame Saris. But again, this is going to be another whale war. And it looks like, see, this one only has 100 people. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but the Madame Saris one is kind of your typical 100 people. But because of Theodore the Savant being in a whale war for a champion chase, that one has 200 people. So this one going to be way more realistic, but it's still going to be insane because you're going to have a lot of top players that want to go after that Madame Saris skin, which is funny because they sold the skin for like $25 or $30 and people didn't want to buy it, but then you'll watch people spend like $500 worth of resources to win a champion training tournament to get Madame Saris. So it's just interesting to see how that ends up shaking out for the thought process of people. In hindsight, you'd have been way better off just buying the damn skin than spending hundreds of dollars to try and win one of these tournaments. And yesterday, we did not have an events tab at all, or at least unless my account was bugged or something. In yesterday's video, I couldn't even pull up the events tab. It wasn't even there. But we've got finally some events coming here tomorrow, and I think that's like a new artwork right there. We've got champion training event, and it's like a roadmap with a tree showing the different dungeons. Okay, I haven't really seen that one. It's a little bit similar to the roadmap that Plarium released like 2.5, 3 years ago at this point, which was this thing right here. Is very similar artwork, and yeah, it is kind of like a tree or branch kind of going through everything. So you can see that's a Raid History 101 blast from the past, and when they released this planning roadmap way back in the early days of Raid, and you can see mostly everything. While we have this pulled up, it's kind of fun to look at, but yeah, mostly everything has come out. You got the PC client, Faction Wars, Glyphs, Plat Arena, the Battle Pass was one and done. The Void Dungeon actually ended up becoming the Doom Tower. And then Tag Team Arena, the new faction was the Shadowkin. And then a new Hydra. You can see the artwork looks like a Hydra. And then Divine Artifacts, but I think they ended up calling that Mythical. But yeah, all of this is pretty standard and perfectly normal for what we're going to expect. Should be a pretty light week coming up as we head into Sunday and early next week. We're going to get some sort of guaranteed champion event or crazy 10x. If I had to guess, we'll probably hear about that around like Tuesday morning, and then we'll be able to get a video out for you here on the channel giving you my thoughts on the event for next week. It won't be a 2x event probably because we just had 2x voids and they like to alternate them. There will also be no CVC because we had a CVC just a few days ago, so it'll be towards the end of the month by the time we have another clan versus clan match. And then also the next week we should start to figure out what the next fusion is going to be and start getting that tease. So next week should be a pretty par for the course, normal chill week by Raid Shadow Legends standards. So okay, that'll do it for me on this one. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content, and I will have more videos coming your way soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.